So for this video I want to do some shimmy animations for the ledge hang. So last video I made it so that the player can hang off a ledge and jump off a ledge and sort of climb up the ledge. It doesn't, even though it doesn't really work that well. Right now what I have is you can hang off the ledge, and if I press jump you can jump off. But right now he can't move left or right. So first I need to create the animations. So I've got the ledge idle animation opened. So I'll start with a ledge shimmy right. So right now this is idle, so I can delete the last frame. And I'll make the whole thing 30 frames long, so 1 second. So when he starts off, I'll make it so that he's looking right. So let's turn his head. I'll have him start off by I guess I'll start with the foot. So maybe 10 seconds while he reaches with his foot. But as he's doing that, he's moving right, so his left leg and his 2 arms are moving to the left. So from here, his right arm reaches right, and then so I'll key all 4 here. Then the last frame is the same as the first frame. So it's leg first and then right leg first and then right arm, and then he pulls himself to that position. So just to make it more, to make the animation more interesting, his foot will dip down. Actually, maybe I'll make it go up instead. So it goes up, then his thing goes up. Maybe here, because he's reaching with his leg, I'll make him like lean to the side. Leans forward. think that's good enough. So I'll go export this. Actually, before I export it, there's one thing that I want to do that I forgot, which is after he grabs with his right hand and he moves, I think I want to lower his upper body as he's moving. Give it a little dip. Okay, that's good enough. So everything's all selected. All the geometry and the armature. And I'm going to go export VX. And this will be ledge, shimmy right. And I'll save it by the same name for the Blender file. Ledge, shimmy right. Okay, with that saved, I can open up the idle again and repeat it for the left shimmy. So back into the animation tab. I'm going to delete the last frame. Go to the first frame and I'm going to rotate his head to the left. From here, he's going to move his foot first. When he moves his foot, his two arms and his right leg move to the right. And then his right hand, or sorry, his left hand moves left. The last frame is the same as the first frame. So, foot first, left hand, and then he pulls himself into position. The main controller, he leans backwards while he steps with his foot. Then he leans forward to grab with his hand. And then the last frame is the same as the first frame. Gonna add that dip as he's returning. And I just have to add the slight accents in his foot and hand movement. So when his foot moves, I'm going to move it up a little bit. Give it a slight rotation. And when his arm moves halfway, it's going to move up. So what I've got is footstep, arm, and then into position. Okay, that looks fine. So I'm going to export it. This will be main character, ledge, shimmy, left. And I'm going to save it as the same same name for the blender, shimmy left. Okay, so if I go into my folders, I'm going to grab 2 shimmy FBXs, copy, and paste into the FBX or the animations file or folder for my Unity project. I'm going to go into Unity and the animations. Make sure go to loop time, click loop time, apply. Same thing for the other one, loop time, apply, because these are going to be blend spaces in the animator. So I'm going to create a new blend tree. This one's going to be called, let's call it shimmy left. I'll create another one called shimmy right. I'm going to double click on the shimmy left, click on this here, press the plus button, add motion field, and I'm going to find the shimmy animation. So this is shimmy left. Go to the base layer, double click on shimmy right, click on this, press the plus button, add motion field, and shimmy right. Oops. Go back to base layer. I'm going to create a boolean called shimmy left, another boolean called shimmy right. For the ledge, I'm going to make a transition to each one and a transition back. So it all has to start from the ledge pose. So these animations can only play if he's hanging from a ledge. So for the first one on the way there, turn off pass exit time. Shimmy left is true, but it fires back if shimmy left is set to false. And for shimmy right, it's triggered when shimmy right is true, and fires back when shimmy right is set to false. Okay, that's good. So now I gotta open up the script. The script open, I'm going to create two public game objects. One's going to be I'll call it Shimmy right detector, and another one called Shimmy left detector. I'm going to save that. I'm going to hop back into the editor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one called I'm going to create an empty called and I'm going to name it Shimmy left detector. Right click, create another, create empty. Oops. This will be Shimmy right detector. Make sure the local, either one that I choose, the Z is forward. So both of these, I'll bring it up to about 1.5, so to about this chest area. And I'll start with the Shimmy right, and I'll put it, because his lats are so wide, I'll put it just outside of his lat muscle. Actually, I need to go a little bit more because his shoulders are big. And when he's ledge hanging, his hands are about here. So I want it to stop about there. I don't want his hand to be like out in like empty space. I want it to be on an actual ledge. So this will be 4.5 for Shimmy right. Oops. So 0.45. The Shimmy left will be negative 0.45. So the idea is to do raycast forward. So if the wall is detected, then he can shimmy. If nothing's detected, that means he's on the edge of a wall or something. If there is no wall, then he can't shimmy anymore. He just stops. So with those two fields, I need to dump those in. So right detector and left detector. With that done, I'll create in the update. I'm going to trigger a method called Shimmy. And I'm going to close all this. actually I'm going to do it right below here. So I'll keep ledge open. And then we'll do public void shimmy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do raycast. So I'll just copy and paste this one. So if raycast starting from shimmy right detector, transform position, transform dot forward, and I also need to make sure the hit distance is smaller or equal to 1.2. I could make it smaller, but I'll just leave it like that for now. And I have to make sure that I am actually hitting something that's tagged as a ledge. So first, I should go up here and create two booleans. Equal ledge left, ledge right detected. And another one, ledge left detected. So this one's basically saying, okay, if something is detected, oh no, sorry, I need to change this. I need to change it to can shimmy right, and can shimmy left. So if it is detecting a wall on the right, that means can shimmy right equals true, else can shimmy right equals false. I'll still have to add is ledge hanging equals true. If none of these okay, so all of these have to be true in order for can shimmy right is true. Otherwise, can shimmy right is false. And I'll just copy and paste this. And because hit is already used, I need to rename it to hit 1. This one's going to be shimmy left detector. And can shimmy right is true, can shimmy left is false. So, if key code D is pressed and ledge hanging is true, and I'll copy and paste this. And if input get key code A, so if key code D is pressed and is ledge hanging is true, and can shimmy right is true, for this one I need to put and can shimmy left is true. If I'm pressing the D button, or the right button, and is ledge hanging is true, and can shimmy right is true, then I need to start moving, and the animator needs to play. So animator dot set bool shimmy right true. Let's copy and paste this, put this here. I'll make this shimmy left. And I also have to do the else statement for both of these. And if either one of these are not true, then the else it's going to be set to false. So I'm just going to compile, and I'll go into the editor. So right now he's not going to move, he's just going to play the animation. So if I play, if I walk up to this ledge, I should just snap. But if I press the D button, oh, I think I know why. Shimmy's working, but I don't know why it's sliding down. Works up here for some reason. Maybe it's because the ground is detected. Works here. And if I press D, okay, there's some problems, but so far I can tell that this is triggering. For some reason, there's something blocking parts of it, but I just need to add this script that makes it move left and right. The left and right movement, I'm going to go back into, I'm going to open up this vertical movement, and I'm going to grab transform position right. So basically what's going to happen is this is constantly updating because there's no conditions. It's not under an if statement. So the only thing that I need to change is I need to create a float called Shimmy speed. I'll make it public so I can maybe set it out in the editor. So I'll change this to Shimmy speed. Actually, no, I don't have to make it public. I can do everything from script. So I don't know what a good value is, but if he is moving right, that means Shimmy speed. I don't know what a good value is. For the right, it's a positive value, so I'll put 1. If he's not shimmying, that means the shimmy speed is 0. If he's moving left, that means it's negative 1 because it's negative the transform right. And again, here, this is going to be 0. So go to compile. I'm going to hit play. So right now the shimmy only works here, so I'm going to jump up. And if I shimmy, oh, it works. Beautiful. And if I go too much to the left, then he doesn't, no matter how much I press the left, he doesn't move. If I go right, I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's stuck. We'll try that again. Why is he not moving? He shimmies left, but he doesn't move right. What is going on? Okay. I'm not exactly sure. One thing that I just remembered is I want to copy this is ledge hanging is true, and I'm going to go up to the vertical. The floor detected. I have a feeling the reason why he has a tendency to move down when I'm ledge hanging, and it's because these gravities should only be working, should be acting on him when his ledge hanging is false. I think that could be the problem. He's not moving right, but he moves left. He's moving, but his animation's not playing. Well, that's weird. So strange. For some reason, it doesn't work on this side. I don't know why. It works on this side, but it doesn't shimmy right. It just plays the animation. So I don't know. I'm going to cut it off here. I think it's almost working. I just need to tweak it a bit. But I think you probably get the point of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna refine it and make more videos as I refine this. So thanks for watching this one. Please be on the lookout for future videos. I think I may do more with this series after all, because I think I do want to improve on it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the future.